Well, graduates, we did it!
I think one of the most important things about this work is that in a way we help give it a face, if that makes sense. Now that it's called Reconnection Hub, we have something to build off of in order to become this resource, this hub in the community.
I've been working with George from Hub, and he's helped me a lot. Like, he helps me get motivated, and like, even when I'm falling down and stuff, like, he still helps me. He's always checking up on me, making sure that I'm good, making sure that I'm on track with my stuff. He's always texting me oh, are you doing okay? Do you need anything? Do you need help? And he usually helps me with that, and I appreciate that because I get that it makes me see I'm important and I could do stuff on my own.
All right, so now you got your job, right? You hustle to get yourself ready to go there, right? Now you're gonna start training on Wednesday. I'm happy for you, man. I'm so happy for you. There you go, I'm proud of you. There you go, way to step up, That's exactly what you needed to do and you did it right. So I will tell you right now, just focus on getting yourself ready for Wednesday. And of course, we're not gonna forget that the bigger picture is that you wanna, make a career, right? Build a career. So we're gonna make sure that you get involved in training so that way you build that as well and not just depend on this job. So we'll continue to work with you, man, and make sure, okay? Proud of you, happy. All right, bye. That's what's up. You got it. Yeah. To know that my young people are hitting me up, texting me saying, hey, they just called me. I'm so excited, I can't believe it. Or one individual today who actually told us that they got a job, they got hired on the spot because they liked them so much, because they were engaged and they were passionate and they wanted it, and through our support, felt the confidence to answer that phone call and be like, yes, I'm ready for this interview. Yes, I will go to this interview. Yes, what time? Okay, go to the interview, give a firm handshake, be confident in your abilities and being able to perform, and then the rest is history. And for them to get that opportunity and to be thankful and be motivated and to know that they got something in return, that's the best thing, man. That's all we need to do. As long as young people can see that there is a benefit, which we all know there is, but when you know that, you'll feel more confident and secure in yourself and being able to do more. That's key to everything.
I think it's very important. I think that these resources definitely help, like my peer was saying, it definitely help the troubled youth out there, because there's youth out there who just be feeling like it's over. And I know me, this just gave me a big boost on my confidence, because I kind of felt like it was over then. Came in here within 2 weeks, I got my GED. So that just really boosted everything for me, made me feel like I could keep going, you feel me, achieve great things.
I would love it if people who are looking out or are on the outside looking in to understand that the young people that we work with, they are people. They have a journey, and don't count them out because their journey looks completely different from yours. They all have really great potential in them, and it's people like me and my great team who help pull it out of them, and I hope that they can see it as well and look beyond what they can see right away. I really want people to understand that.
Started off receiving my GED. Then I went to this construct program. I was able to complete the 9-week pre-apprentices program. Was able to open a lot of opportunities for me. But most important, I was able to gain a part-time job here at Central State SARE and be on board with the Central State SARE team, which I feel is my biggest accomplishment since me coming in as a participant and now as a staff member. Now I could give back to the community as the at-risk youth that come here looking for help, and they could hear a little bit of my story and how far I've came.
I was just fed up because of the situation I was in. I'm like, nope, I need to step up my game and go see what they're offering me over there. And I was just tired of being at home mom. There you go, you could say it like that. Well, they've been helping me out. They've been looking out for me. They helped me get a job, and I'm actually working right now for front receptionist at a dental office. And they're trying to help me go back to school, and hopefully I go back in August.
I will talk to like my mentor about getting into school. She'll tell me, oh, I'll help you. But I know she's like busy with the other youth and everything. So she told me once, like, oh, well, I want you to meet this guy, George. He could help you getting into school, you know, getting a better job, you know. So I was like, why not go for the opportunity? If I have it, why not take it, you know? So I met George. He was like really cool. Apparently, I know his family, so I feel like I could trust him, and I could, you know, like if he tells me do this, I know he's not gonna take me to the wrong path, you know. He'll probably like help me to do better, you know.
Sometimes people have a hard time trusting, you know? Like, who am I to come to you and tell you that this is how things have to be done, because unfortunately the world has not favored on your side. You know, people don't want to hear that. They're tired of hearing what they're not. So we don't try to tell them what they're not. We try to tell them what they can be, and have them see it for themselves versus just talking about it.
Oh man, I want to be like well, my future actually looks like I'm gonna lead the people around me. It's a great saying. They say, throw me to the wolves and I'll return leading the pack. And that's who I want to be. I want to be the person who get through in the middle of the wolves and return leading the pack. So,
what the hub is able to do here in Little Village community is able to bring everybody together, not only the people here at Central States Air, but on other nonprofit organizations, which I feel is very amazing opportunity for at-risk youth to come together in the community to find some resources that they're in need of.
People who are not from here will tell you, yeah, okay, Little Village is cool. Oh, I heard that they had the second biggest revenue outside of Magnificent Mile, right? You hear those things and it can mean good, it can mean bad, right? But what you don't know is that this community is a community of undocumented people, a community of people that struggle, a community that's gone through a lot of gang violence, a community that's fought for school to be built, a community that now has programming to help young people find jobs, a community that helps people get high school diplomas, if not a GED, a community that tries and it hustles, tries to continue to beautify its area because it knows that the only way to be successful is through that. For us to do it ourselves, we can't continue to depend on the aldermen and all those different public officials that help us. And I'm not saying that we don't need them, because we need them too. They're our allies and they have to work with us. But at the same time, the community has to work for itself too, right? And it won't start unless we help them, right? And if we can help young people find jobs, then they can help people find jobs. And it continues, right? And that's what we're trying to change. And that's what we're trying to do. And that's what I meant when I said this, the Reconnection Hub in a way will be that transformative vehicle, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. It's already been happening, but by pushing it through the Reconnection Hub, it'll feel more centralized. It'll feel like this community is coming together to provide services together. But once that happens, we'll see what else comes together, right? Like people, gangs maybe not going crazy anymore on each other. Maybe we can all finally sit down and be at peace.
I'm going to just leave it at that. Pick God first in every situation. Because I know for a fact, like, when I was at a hard point in life, I just started putting God first, and that's when stuff started going better for me. I won't say I'm at the top of the world, but put God first, never give up, stay consistent. Even when you don't feel like it, you don't feel like getting out of the bed, get out the bed, because it can be that one day that you don't get out the bed, that you miss your beat to change your whole entire life. So stay consistent, persistent, and put God first.
I was super nervous like I am right now. I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm getting myself in, but I'm just gonna go and see what they help me with. I kept coming in, like I just started feeling comfortable coming here. Like, they're so helpful. They're gonna help you look for a job. They're just gonna help you out. Go back to school if you want to, but they're welcoming. I felt welcome when I came here.
I plan on starting college soon, probably this fall semester or next spring semester. I want to study in business management. I would like to complete my bachelor's degree in business management, and therefore maybe proceed to get my master's. Other than that, just keep steady working and being a father to my kids and just preaching the word to the at-risk youth that there are resources here in the Chicagoland, and don't be afraid to look for them.
And at the end of the day, through all of this, no matter what happens, the main thing that people have to get out of this, right? And it's gonna sound kind of corny and kind of cliche, but if you can just give people some love, right? that positivity, that positive vibe, that energy, most likely you're gonna get them to respond. They're gonna wanna care just the way you care for them, right? But it has to start somewhere. And if we can help light that fire with them, then they do the rest.